Welcome to day 3. I'm so excited to start this 90-day journey with those of you who signed up after watching the bonus training. I'm excited to be your mentor and I look forward to seeing you online every Wednesday for live lessons and Q&A. If you have not been added to the VIP paid members only Facebook group, reply to the email that my team sent you and we'll get you added as soon as possible. Okay, on day 1, we went over how to buy cheaper using wholesaling techniques and how to get unsecured funding to do more deals at once. On day 2, we went over how to automate seller leads so you could stop paying the middleman using the very same tool that changed my life. Today, we are going to talk about adding passive income. Side note, if you emailed me about how to qualify for the bonus training, to be fair, the duration of my course is 90 days. That's what the bonus training kind of leads to, and seats are limited so that, we can give quality one-on-one support to all of you. While I am prioritizing experienced flippers, new investors from all walks are welcome to apply and can qualify too. Just simply click the apply now button below. All right, so by now you guys should be seeing the unfolding of the before and after. So before this training, you guys, let's be honest, you were probably about to give up on your fix and flip business because the market is a mess and it seems impossible to make profits, and contractors they're not being fair right now, right? But now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now you should be ready to go harder than ever by adding more volume and passive income. I got into the industry back in 2017 when I actually drove 2 hours from Toronto to Buffalo, New York to wholesale my first deal. You know you're determined when you drive to another country and cross the border to make money and a better life for yourself. Full disclosure, I'm a dual citizen, and funny enough, a lot of other Canadians nearby were doing the same thing. If you've been following me for a while, you also know that my granny died while I was doing 3 deals in New York and I had to fly to Florida. That didn't stop me either. I simply became a virtual wholesaler. My grandmother dying and my grandfather, who had Alzheimer's, being left to fend for himself in a nursing home made me step up my game. That was my why. I immediately noticed that the Florida market, by the way, was so different than New York. I mean, people wanted top dollars for their moldy houses. That was different, to say the least. But you know you're good at what you do and that you're teachable when you're able to pivot seamlessly. And shout out to all of you watching this right now, because these last few lessons, you've learned just how to do that. You guys are strong, brave, and inspirational just for being here right now. Anyways, I pivoted to doing Airbnb when I got to Florida and I was hooked. I learned all the tricks, and I can even show you how to make money on that platform without listing any properties. If you are grateful for what you've learned so far in these 3 lessons, please use the link below to set up a brand new Airbnb account. Even if you already have an account, use this link. I want to show you how to compare profits from your old account to this new account. You're also going to get a $40 credit, so use this link right here that's below this video. All right, I also recommend staying at a local Airbnb just to get ideas on what you want to do with yours. All right, I'm not going to preach about Airbnb today because that's actually not my favorite method of passive income. But if you want to take some notes, here goes nothing. Number 1, I highly recommend that you try Airbnb out as a host if you have a spare bedroom in your house. I have a property in what used to be a very rural area in Florida, and just renting out 1 bedroom would pay for all of the household expenses and then some. Number 2, Do room rentals instead of whole house rentals. Simply put, you're going to make more money, and zero guests are going to be brave enough to throw a party. Number three, let's stop calling this Airbnb. The correct term is short term rentals. There are 5 major rental platforms that you're going to want to list your property on if you decide that this is the form of passive income for you. Number four, you do not need to buy a property to do short term rentals. You may have heard of the phrase Airbnb arbitrage before. What I dislike about Airbnb arbitrage is the fact that you have to hire a cleaner, hope that they show up and do a good job so that you don't get complaints, which 9 times out of 10 is out of your control. My preference is using luxury resort properties for my short-term rentals and getting paid to travel. Imagine putting your fix and flip business on autopilot, then traveling anywhere that you want and getting paid. That's what my second course is actually all about. As I mentioned earlier, short-term rentals is not my favorite form of passive income in real estate. You can actually make more money doing another method, which is called assisted living. This course takes more time, more money, and more effort, but the payout is so big that I named the course How to Make $30,000 per month on a Single Family Home. I own a private assisted living facility. It has to be staffed 24/7. You have to provide meals and medication reminders to the residents. The residents have to be loved and cared for very well. My facility is a luxury facility with a swimming pool where residents can enjoy aquafit and monthly massages. If you plan this well, you can use a residential single family home with just 4 bedrooms, just like mine, and make $30,000 per month. I really hope that these 3 videos were helpful over the last few hours, or however you spaced it out if you did it one per day. I really hope that you have a better understanding of what Simple REI Company does. All of my courses are broken down into 9 weeks of simple trainings with action steps. It's about an hour a week to get through, with a huge reward of profits on the other side. Automating your fix and flip business is not just about buying cheaper and using ringless voicemail. It's about having a system and a team in place that is responsible for making it run like a well-oiled machine. Short-term rentals is the quickest way that I've ever made money. I've seen people get super creative and put tents on their pool deck and rent that out. I've also seen people rent out a lot of dirt that you could pull up to with your camper and pay $50 a night. Your thoughts become things, and that is what Bob Proctor taught me. In my bonus training, I'm going to show you the second part and the very important part of how to use ringless voicemail, which includes or involves how to get distressed homeowners to leave details about their house and the repairs needed on your voicemail. It will then be your choice to hand it off doing a complete wholesale deal, or you can keep doing it yourself virtually. Either way, the goal is to not get your hands dirty. China and the Emirates have been doing deals in the US for decades, and most of them have never stepped foot in the US. No more excuses. You could be sipping a cold beer in the Caribbean or eating pizza in Italy while your business runs itself. We'll also go over the list of deals other investors avoid at all costs. I'll also talk about how I bought my first house with no mortgage, credit check, or down payment. And as an added bonus, once qualified, I'll also give you access to all the resources that you're going to need to continue scaling your business to 6 figures a month. If you felt that this content was really helpful, please send me a video testimonial. I look at all of these testimonials myself, and I would love to feature you online, learn more about your story and more about your why. send it to me at leanne.ferguson@simplerei.co. Remember to also search hashtag SimpleREICO on social media so that we can always stay connected. Again, if you resonated with me, let's continue this walk together. Click apply below. If you have any questions about today's training, just reply to the email I sent you earlier, and I'll see you on tomorrow's training. Take care.